My name is Coach Donald Wright. I teach at Barrett Middle School. My story is that I grew up in a place called San Bruno, California. I went to a high school called Crushmore High School. It's no longer open anymore. I graduated from high school in 1969. I went to Skyline Junior College for 2 years. Then I transferred to San Francisco State. I wrestled for an All-American wrestler at Skyline named Lee Allen. And by that time I was a pretty good wrestler, but he made me a lot better. Then I wrestled for another incredible coach who's also an All-American named Alan Abraham at San Francisco State. I graduated from San Francisco State in 1972. In 1973 I had my teaching credential and I attempted to get a job at my old high school. I did coach there. Since I couldn't get a full-time job there, I started a ceramic tile business that I called Tile It Right. I did that for the next 20 years. In that time, I met my wife, Diana. I had 3 incredible kids, and I had a pretty good life in San Bruno. I had a friend that moved up to this area. I came up to visit. I loved how Sacramento looked. Middle of August in 2001, I was ready to try to get a job up here. But then I was at a nice lady's house named Suzanne Ambrosini, whose father was my minister in San Bruno, at a barbecue, and she told me that they were looking for a PE teacher at Barrett Middle School.
Hi, my name is Suzanne Bender. I am the principal at Carnegie Middle School, and I have known Don Wright for most of my life. I think Don is one of the most genuine, honest, and kind human beings I know. I think he is a fantastic teacher. He has always had kids in the forefront. He's a total team player. I would not only put my own kids in his class, but would love to be a student of his at some point. I think he's one of the most effective and most highly respected teachers and people I know.
My class load at that time was a couple of PE classes. The rest was math classes. They weren't real difficult, but since I had not taught math.
My name is Mrs. Danziger. Coach Wright and I worked together for a couple years teaching math, because when he first came to school, he wasn't just the art teacher. He was part PE. He did an elective class. He would watch me teach. So he would be in my room and he would watch me teach the lessons. He would always talk to the kids, you know, when they were working on stuff, and he would relate it always to sports, something related to sports. You know, you being studious was, you know, that showed what a great athlete you could be and how you could dedicate yourself to being that great athlete and stuff. And so some of the kids would get super motivated.
During those math classes, I had many young men who didn't really like math, but they did think they're pretty tough. So we started a wrestling program very quickly.
Coach Wright helped me by when I lost 2 matches in a row, he just keeps encouraging you no matter what.
You know, Coach Wright helped me because if he didn't recruit me for wrestling, then you know, I probably wouldn't be as strong as I am right now.
Coach Wright helped me in many ways, with homework, getting to school on time, taking me home after school, helping me with a lot of stuff at home and stuff. Coach Wright is a good man.
And those kids, boys, started coming to practice. They also got pretty good at wrestling. They finally started coming to school every day. They finally started to do homework once in a while. There was a rule that said if they didn't do homework that week, they would have to sit out a week. So most of them would at least do their homework. So we started running tournaments so we could offer wrestling to a lot more kids over here. It's been a great ride. I've really enjoyed being at Barrett. This is my 18th year. Every year since we've been here, we've either taken first or second in the district in wrestling. I'm really excited about the kids I've had and the relationships I've met. Some incredible young men have come through here. A lot of them are now back helping me coach.
A former wrestler of Coach Wright. He used to help me out a lot when I was in high school and, you know, in middle school with schoolwork, and just at home give me rides to, you know, tournaments and just anything I really needed to succeed in life.
I'm Coach Chris. I used to wrestle here at Barrett. Coach Wright brought me and my brother in and started coaching us, started giving us somewhere to work, always helped us out, always gave us all these beautiful stories of encouragement and different things for us to be inspired by.
Many of these kids have still made it a priority in their life to try to get back and help the same type of kids that I've attempted to do in my journey here at Barrett Middle School.